What's up guys, and welcome back to Josh Travels. Today I am going to be giving you the top 10 list for the most sought after and trending places to travel in 2020. Now this list I'm giving you has been published by Airbnb and put on different sites such as Business Insider and CNBC, and what I'm doing is I'm creating the video portion so that you can look at your screen because it's 2020, nobody wants to read. Coming in at number 10 is Vanuatu. Vanuatu is an island country that is approximately 2,000 miles east of Australia and has 80 islands. These 80 islands span about 80 miles worth of width, and aside from having beautiful blue crystallized water and marvelous white soft sand, they also have blue holes, which are nature swimming pools and are exactly what they sound like. They are freshwater pools in the middle of the island with clear blue water, which is perfectly safe to swim in. They also have coral reefs which you can snorkel or scuba dive to sightsee, as well as an underwater post office which is notably known as being the only one in the world. You can also go kava bar hopping. Kava is the local liquor in that country, and each different brewery or each different bar has a different way of making their kava, so it is kind of recommended to go bar hopping there. Kava is made from the roots of bushes in that country, and they are most commonly served inside of coconuts. Vanuatu has seen a 40% rise in interest for travelers in the year of 2020. Coming in at number 9 is Guadalajara, Mexico. Guadalajara is the western city in Mexico that is famous for tequila and mariachi music. Guadalajara's historic center is filled with colonial plazas and landmarks such as the neoclassical Teatro del Ojal. The government palace, known in Mexico as Palacio de Gobierno, houses famous murals known by the painter José Clemente Orozco. They also have some ancient ruins in the Yucatan Peninsula with the impressive Chichén Itzá, which is one of the largest archaeological attractions in Mexico. Guadalajara has seen a 158% rise in interest for travelers in the year of 2020. Coming in at number 8 is Luxembourg. This tiny country is situated between France, Germany, and Belgium. Luxembourg, being considered one of the European capitals, has a very modern side to its country. But if you have a need to see more vintage architecture, the Grund, alongside the banks of the Alstet River, is at the base of the former fortress surrounding Luxembourg City. Although it is quiet, do not be fooled, as it is one of the most popular areas for nightlife. In 1994, Luxembourg was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site because of all that it has to offer. Right in the middle of Luxembourg City, the Grand Ducal Palace, which dates back to 1573, has a prominent place in the middle of Luxembourg City, which is open from mid-July to early September to the public through tours. If you have still not been satisfied with any of that, visit a museum. This country has 3 major museums, first being the Museum of Modern Art, second the City History Museum, and third the National Museum of Art and History. At over 400 years old, the Notre Dame Cathedral, not to be confused with the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris, is one of the most historic places to see in Luxembourg City, and its crypt, where many of the members of the royal family remain to date, has remains that date back as far as the 1300s. Luxembourg has seen a 167% rise in interest for travelers in the year of 2020. Coming in at number 7 is Eugene, Oregon. Eugene, Oregon is situated in the northwest United States and is most widely known for the culinary aspects and the mountain ranges that surround them. Their culinary aspects range from anything from breweries to wineries and anything but ordinary food and drinks. Eugene is also home to the Oregon Ducks, and a little neat fact about this is that one of the founders of Nike went to Oregon, which is why they're sponsored by Nike and have all these super cool jerseys for the football and basketball teams. Also in Eugene, Oregon is the Jordan Schnitzer Museum of Art, which is designed with 0 windows so that all the artifacts inside are preserved. They have art from Europe, from China, from Japan, from Korea, and the Americas. Eugene, Oregon is also known for their Victorian architecture, which they carry from their marketplaces to the Shelton McMurphy Mansion. Eugene, Oregon has seen a 213% rise in interest for travelers in the year of 2020. Coming in at number 6 is Cheyenne China. Cheyenne China is home to the art exhibit The Warriors, which are impressive in their size, their expressions, and their perfect craft work. Everything is mind-blowing, especially when you start putting together the pieces that the Dakota Warriors date back to the 221st BC year. The Xi'an Mountain is not only one of the most beautiful places to visit in Cheyenne, but is also one of the most challenging things to do in Cheyenne. Climbing Mount Xi'an is not easy, but it's feasible. A day trip to this mountain is highly recommended, and you'll be in awe of the natural beauty of this place. Another fun thing to do in Cheyenne is to eat your way through the Muslim street. This is one of the most interesting and delicious things to do in Cheyenne, and if I were you, I would spend at least one night in the Xi'an Muslim quarter in the Old Town. Now, if you want to see a more historical aspect of the city, Cheyenne City Wall, which is surrounded by the old city of Cheyenne, is an impressive and well-preserved construction. Visiting this ancient structure is one of the most intriguing things to do in Cheyenne. You can also discover the history behind the Ming and Tang dynasties when exploring this ancient architecture. Cheyenne China has seen a 255% rise in interest for travelers in the year of 2020. Coming in at number 5 is Romania. Romania is located in Eastern Europe by the Black Sea, and one of the most famous attractions is the city of Bucharest. In Bucharest, there's the Bran Castle, which is home to the Dracula tales for all you horror gurus. If you are the type of person that enjoys a good nightlife, you would enjoy the really lively night scene that is in the medieval Lipsicani streets, with many people always traveling it with bars and different shops that you can go check out. I would recommend this area. Is one of the most popular areas to go in Bucharest. As far as cuisine goes, Carucu Bere is a really famous brewery and restaurant that has a massive interior with really neat architecture, but also really authentic good cuisine. With all of this being said, Romania has been added to the UNESCO World Heritage List. Romania has seen a 298% rise in interest for travelers in the year 2020. Hey guys, if you guys are liking this video, or if you don't like this video but you do find this information helpful, please remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel so that you'll know when my videos upload and, help me out a little bit. Coming in at number 4 is Sunbury, Victoria, Australia. Located in the southwest corner of Australia, is known for the vineyards and Victoria architecture. One of the most famous vineyards, the Craiglee Vineyard, is open to the public on the first Sunday of every month. They make award-winning Shiraz and Chardonnay wines. This city is also home to the Organ Pipes National Park, which was created by a volcano eruption that was over 1 million years ago. They also have a beautiful 18-hole golf course with 6 holes on lakes, and the course is surrounded by beautiful wineries. If you're into scary and haunted places, the lunatic asylum given by the Sunbury Historical Tours Group will be the right fit with you. Also in Sunbury is a Dingo Discovery Sanctuary and Research Center. This place was made to preserve the predator breed's future, and if you wish to come face to face with them, this sanctuary is just a place. One of the most notable reasons to visit the city is for the final match of the International Cricket Council of the T20 World Cup, which often comes with a massive Australian-British rivalry, which would be a very sought-after match. Sunbury, Victoria, Australia has seen a 356% rise in interest for travelers in the year of 2020. Coming in at number 3 is Barim, Thailand. Barim, Thailand is located about 200 miles away from Bangkok, Thailand, and is home to the Khmer Empire with having lots of Khmer relics. For the sake of time, I'm not going to go over all the sites worth visiting. Just know they have really cool worship places, lots of museums, and really cool relics that you can go check out with ancient ruins. They will be hosting sports this year, including the Moto Grand Prix, which will take place in March, and the Chang's International Circuit. If you want to take a break from exploring Barim, Thailand, just sit down and eat some exquisite Thai food that Barim has to offer. Barim, Thailand has seen a 383% rise in interest for travelers in the year of 2020. Reigning in at number 2 is the spectacular city of Bilbao, Spain. This city won the European City of the Year in 2018 and has been trending upwards ever since. This city is home to the world-famous Frank Gehry design museum called the Guggenheim Museum. If you love European soccer, they are also home to the Atletico Bilbao soccer team, which is part of La Liga. This city of Bilbao, being one of the older cities in Spain, likes to preserve its traditional architecture, but still has lots of modern aspects of the city. This city is also known for having some of the best cuisine in the world, for being modern yet traditional, just like its architecture. Bilbao, Spain has seen a 402% rise in interest for travelers in the year of 2020. And finally, what might be a surprise to us all, coming in the number 1 spot is Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Located on the western side of Lake Michigan in the United States of America, this city is popular for having the Harley-Davidson Museum, as well as being on the beautiful side of Lake Michigan with really good food and sports. In this city, they have a riverwalk like no other with astonishing vegetation and really good cuisine. They hold one of the most modern art museums holding modern art, as well as being designed as a super modern looking sailboat. They also have an indoor farmers market. If you are a sports enthusiast, you will not be disappointed, as they have the NBA's Milwaukee Bucks and the MLB's Milwaukee Brewers. Notably, the largest reason to travel to Milwaukee in the year of 2020 is that they will be hosting the Democratic National Convention this year, which will have lots of hype coming into the 2020 elections. Milwaukee, Wisconsin has seen a 729% rise in interest for travelers in the year of 2020. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and maybe even be able to travel to one of these places that I brought up. If you guys liked any of the stock footage or drone footage or time lapses, I will have them all in the description below that you can click on the link and get to where you want to go. I would also like to give credit to my main man who made my awesome audio that I used for this video. He has a YouTube. It's called Audio Space Official. His little tag will be at the end screen of this if you want to click on his channel and check out his music. Please remember to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel, as I need all the help I can get. Thank you.